Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a big boy keyboard time. The Freya, dude, I forgot how big this box is for this keyboard. Oh man, you know what's crazy is it came in a box within a box, and technically it's within one more box, so it's a lot of boxes. But I forgot how many boxes. Are you giving away hugs today? Yeah, I can give away a hug. I feel like you're the ones who are gonna be giving it to me though. I feel like I'm the winner here. Happy Copper Round 2 day, dude. It's live. That's all I gotta say. I am I didn't even know. It was a bit of a shock to me this morning. So I had done all the socials prepped for Novel Keys for Copper Round 2. And then they send me the link to MTNU. I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was MTNU alongside this. So I just quickly changed some of the lettering and some of the verbiage and some of the ad stuff. But yeah, kind of crazy. There was I guess an R2 done in MTNU as well. Yeah, this is a wireless knob. They're going to be selling this at Click Clack. I've been trying it out the last few days. It's surprisingly really nice. Plus, it looks kind of nice on the desk, too. Does it thunk? It actually does. It's more like a thunk, I guess. I don't know. Alex likes knobs? Why not? I need some help again? Always. It thunks. It thunks. The Bion pad? I actually like the way this one here looks more than the Bion pad. This one here is just like very, very like simple, very nice. I'm using my Keebs 8 fidget toy all the time. I should have taken one of those. I don't know why I didn't. Huh, Annette? We need a timeout, Annette. This is a record speed of timing out Annette today. Record speed, dude. Absolutely atrocious. Timing out Annette for 10 minutes. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm timing him out. Alex, you're so confusing. I thought you didn't like macro pads and knobs. No. Okay, let me clarify. Let me set the record straight. I love macro pads. I own so many macro pads. I cannot use macro pads. When I switched over to the Mac computer, a lot of this stuff that I used macro pads for streaming. And I couldn't use a lot of the keybinds when I switched over to Mac. It was mainly due to my switch from Streamlabs to OBS. OBS doesn't allow me to do basically anything with keybinds. It's a lot of confusing stuff. Hence why I had to buy the Stream Deck, which I really didn't want because I feel like I have enough macro pads and I had enough keybinds that already did all of those. So for me, the Stream Deck was a necessary evil, if you want to call it that. On top of that, I didn't like how the OBS doesn't have like a press and release function. So with Streamlabs, you were able to, like, if I held down this button, like I would hold it down and it would stay on this scene. But then the moment you release it, it switches back. But with OBS, I've tried plugins, I've tried a whole bunch of things, I've tried scripting some of this stuff. It gets confused a lot even with scripts. So I just couldn't do it with OBS. So I ended up just giving up. I said, screw it, like I'm not gonna bother dealing with OBS keybinds. Hence why I bought the Stream Deck. But knobs on a keyboard, I feel like I'm less inclined to buy. But actually a dedicated kind of volume rocker, which is something like this. Whatever, doesn't want to focus. I feel like this is more my style. Because when I'm done with this, I can just move it out of the way. Like I can be like, I don't like this right now. Shimmy to the side. I feel like this is very much more my style. But is it heavy? It has a little bit of weight, but it's not heavy. Not at all. I feel like this is very much more my style. Couldn't you just use macros within OBS and set the macros a shortcut? Yes and no. I've tried a lot of stuff with OBS. In fact, I even tried during the winter break type thing. I tried doing some more setups with different macros and I couldn't get it to work. Just because I don't like having the Stream Deck on my desk. I think it's ugly. Okay? I'm going to be real with you guys. I think it's real ugly. I don't like having it. I mean, you guys maybe don't mind it, but I hate staring at it. I figured you had, but figured I would ask. Yeah, I tried. Nothing was to my liking. Gamba today? Maybe, yeah. Dude, the origami was my vibe today. I was feeling this board today. I said, you know what? This is what gets sat on my desk. I'm vibing. I can only stare at you. Thank you. But today has been a difficult day. I feel like I've been struggling, other than like the first 2 or 3 hours of my day today. So I woke up at around 8 o'clock. I've been struggling to focus. I'd say at around 10 o'clock, 10:30, actually maybe 11. I kind of shifted into this like very hard to focus mentality. Dude, I am like not on point today, but I wonder why. I feel like yesterday I killed it with work. This morning, I got all the stuff I need to get done. Now I feel like I'm a little bit sluggish. I also feel like it's because the coffee didn't hit proper this morning. And usually I don't need coffee to fully function during the day, but I feel like I've just been getting low quality sleep, and maybe that's the reason why. That's the season of life. Embrace it versus fight it. Dude, actually, how tall am I? On a good day or a bad day? But I'm 5'10"-ish.
Happy New Year, big dog.
Thank you, Max. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate the prime. I still use the CPAP. I didn't use it last night, though, and maybe that's why. I kind of just passed out the moment my head hit the pillow. What's up, Pocket? How you doing, man? I tried to get into the Bion Discord for a while now, and I couldn't find the invite link anywhere. The one on his website expired. His email doesn't exist anywhere. I asked in 3 different servers. You're the only person left who I think can organize. I don't think I'm in his Discord either. I'm gonna be honest. Are you like, what are you trying to find in Bion's Discord? I can probably tell you there's probably not gonna be much at all. Probably not much at all. I don't know what's going on with that whole thing. There's a whole bunch of people right now that I just don't understand what's going on. Like, I understand it. Sorry, I think I'm being it's facetious, whatever, I can't pronounce it. I think I'm just being stupid right now, but like, I understand what's going on, but I just, for the life of me, I just don't get why they're going down this path. Like, just stupidity. A set of Corsa Evo comes out on Monday. Let's fucking go. Hey, yo. Facetious. That's the word I was trying to say, but I couldn't say it, apparently. Oh, man. Facetious, whatever. What did Bion do? Just poorly running his projects at the beginning. I know it's under management of different people now, which I heavily applaud. The people taking care of the stuff right now, being like Manu and everyone else. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. My loud, rattly ass truck got put down and retired this week from a rotted frame. We in the Mercedes Sprinter van. Hey, yo, is it like a rental right now? Hope you're doing good today. I can't complain today. I did more cleaning about an hour ago. My internet was being all funky. Then I froze my ass off trying to figure out why my doorbell wasn't working, even though it shouldn't really be my responsibility, but I did it anyways. And yeah, I ended up having to reset. I don't know what was going on. My internet was being funky, I guess.
Good after, Mr. Alex.
What's up, Plastic? I had to reset my internet, and for some reason, a lot of my Wi-Fi devices in our place right now just they weren't responding. So I had to reset it like 2 or 3 times. And then, I just felt like everything started working afterwards, which was weird. So it's been a weird tech day. Very weird tech day. And then, I live in Toronto. I do, yeah. And then I read some of the drama regarding that Honey add-on app. Dude, I've never used that thing. I think I've had it installed once in my life. Realized that it sucked because I could find better coupon codes and uninstalled it. But it is crazy. And even I was thinking about this morning. Like, I don't have a lot of affiliate links, but I know Honey works on things like KBD Fans and some other brands. I was wondering, I'm like, dude, I wonder if anyone had ever clicked on my stuff. Like, maybe I could have made $1 or $2 and then Honey took it. Like, I was thinking about that this morning. I'm not super pressed, but it is crazy to think that that's an actual thing that happened.
Hey Alex, it's
What's
been
up,
a
NCF?
while. I've been enjoying my winter break, but I can't believe school starts again next week.
Dude, soon,
Pensive
soon
face.
for a lot of people.
Your streams will definitely be my motivation.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm helping you stay motivated.
But Alex is all the honey we need.
Hey, yo! That's so kind, Gingy. Bro, I was there in Toronto for New Year's Eve and day. There wasn't a single inch of snow. Nah, it's been wet the last, week. It's been super weird and wet. Alex, do you use Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius. I think the only time we sometimes use Fahrenheit here is for cooking. Canada's like that, though. We have, a mix of different units of measurement for a lot of things. We sub out things. A lot of people here use Fahrenheit for their ovens. But then you go outside, and suddenly everyone's telling you Celsius for the temperature outside. So I understand both. Can I do conversions on the fly? No. But I understand. I get both. A few Commonwealth countries are like that. Yeah, I don't know. Did you learn French in school? Only a little bit. What's your recommendation for an Alice under $200? Dude, Neo Ergo. 110%, no comparison. That is the only keyboard under $200 for Ergo style keyboards, Alice style keyboards, that I could recommend. It is so good. So good. Also, you learn French until grade 9? Yeah, it's optional. I took it until grade 11. But I didn't really learn much, I'm gonna be honest. Now I gotta remember how to open this thing. How is it, like this? God damn, I forgot there's another box in here, dude. Oh my lord. I gotta admit though, the packaging of this, as crazy as this is, at least it's done really well, that I don't think there's any possible way this keyboard's getting damaged in transit. And there's what? There's supposed to be flaps you pull out, right? Yeah, there's something else here. Absolutely no way this is ever getting damaged in transit. This is a client build, by the way, guys. Neo Ergo is very nice. I'm typing on one currently. Only thing is that the keys on the outside sound hollow and weak. Really? I didn't find that with mine. Rad, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it, man.
Alex.
Thank you, dude. I don't really know what that says, but I love you, Rad. Have you seen the new keyboard named Alida the Noir? Just posted and I see a couple. No, can you link it? I'm curious. Now, I don't know what version this client purchased. I don't know if this is the Ultra or whatever. And I don't have an idea of what they want us to do for mounting, but I remember the mounting being a little bit divisive, I'd say. So I don't know what I'm going to settle on with mounting here. I guess we'll just leave all the mounting in here for now. It says you got pretty eyes? Damn. Okay. Yeah, I have to get the drawer too. The drawer's in the front there. Set this down over here for now. I don't... You know, I'm still not the biggest fan of the Frog TKL. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely wild, this keyboard. Was this catchball? I can't even remember. No, it wasn't. So we gotta unscrew this. Interesting keyboard. Let's see. Is it really cool? Noir has been producing some absolute bangers in keyboards. Oh, get out of here, dude. This is fucking sick. Dude, they're probably one of the few brands where everything they've released is insane. Dude, I would rock the shit out of this. This is so cool. And normally I don't show on screen. I don't usually like things like this, just as an FYI. I normally am just really not into this at all. But I think this is, let me go back to the top. I think this is fucking sweet, dude. Look at this thing. This is so cool. Holy shit. I'll read all the details and actually dive into this, but dude, look at this. They got, is that like flip toggles they got? They got toggles on this bad boy. 3 knobs. The side profile is sick. The bottom also looks really cool too. Like even the back. Like this looks so cool. Dude, they are cooking, dude. They cook so... Like, every release they've had so far has been an absolute banger, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, they've released only bangers. So nice. Robokeeb. What's up, Small Eagle? I know I would have so much... but I know I would have so much? What do you mean by that? Oh, dust, you mean? I mean, yeah. That looks like a dusty, potentially, keyboard, but it is what it is. I will be looking at the Intro S100. I think that's going to be a neat keyboard release as well. Alright, I guess I should grab the stuff out of here too. Was it on this side? Can you stream more? Definitely not coincidence the day you stream there's sun. I need more sun. Security, I think I stream a lot for a keyboard person. There's only... Keyboards are not as easy to stream on the daily versus other things. Just because it's literally a thing of coordinating full keyboard builds. I think I do pretty decent for the amount. Do I not do enough? I feel like even 4 days is crazy. This is mine. I'm so excited. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a fun little board. Now, did you want foam on your build, by the way, GL? I was looking through your thing, your request today. I didn't see any mention of it. Alex not streaming twice a day? Brother, please step it up. Have you considered doing reaction streams? I don't mean to I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I don't think I'm the right person for that. I think that type of content is just something I'm not interested in. I feel like it's a little bit clickbaity. And while it could be in good fun, I prefer making the stuff we do, you know? All right, let's get this PCB out. So we were using foam. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like foam is a good choice for this. Got our PCB. Now, there's also going to be a lot of other components we need to attach in here, which we'll do later. I'll leave the dongle in here since I don't need it right now. Shirtless workout streams. I mean, I haven't, but you're making a good point, I guess. Remember that CRP pink set you used to always use? I pulled mine out today and put it on the Iron 165. Dude, funny that you mentioned it. I was going through all my CRP stuff today. All right. And GL, do you want PE film as well? The PE sheet foam? This thin one? Or do you just want the mid foam? Like the standard. Hot tub streams? Damn. You'd be thirsty, I guess. Wailing up every stream. No, dude. Whale and keyboard builds do not sound fun at all. Got you, dude. Actually, I think this will be really nice with the PE sheet film. But why is it? Interesting. Just do what you like. I think we should use foam on this. I've already built this board once. I kind of know what it sounds like. I feel like we do need to put foam on. So for me, foam is kind of a must for this. All right, and then let's start our stabilizers as well. Actually, let me get my knife. I don't feel like using my fingernails for this. Now, where did I put my knife is the question. Flex cuts in 20. I mean, this board's not. This board, I feel like it was a different market for people. This is a 1.2, correct? Yeah. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I hope everyone's doing all right. Already getting foam 3 days into 2025. YouTube gonna eat this up. Believe it or not, I actually don't mind a foamy build these days. I've been kind of vibing with it again. Is it my absolute go-to preference? Probably not, but I have been vibing with it. And then we'll do split right shift because I feel like split right shift looks really good on this particular keyboard. And we'll do full backspace, full enter, and full left. I don't think we have any... Oh, we do have lots of options, but we'll kind of do stock in this sense. Where's my wireless stab sets at? They're in the process of being made, you know? The dual material plate's too crazy. Man, I don't know why more people aren't doing that. That is still, you can do both. That is still the craziest thing to me, how we've had people experiment with dual plate systems and no one's really made it take off.
Hey Alex, I've been getting into photography lately, and you were a big motivator, so thank you. Less than 3.
So are these loops on the side? Dude, what have you been doing for photos? What has been your go-to for pictures? I'm actually, I'm in a weird spot right now too with my photography where I'm really happy with the camera that I have that I take out. Like I'm really happy with it. I still want something a bit more pocketable. I'm not saying the camera I have isn't pocketable, but obviously, well, okay, it isn't. It doesn't fit in my pocket. I'm considering getting the Ricoh GR3 again. I had one, I sold it. I'm kind of a smudge about selling the one that I had. However, I also wouldn't mind picking up not that I can find one in stock anywhere. I wouldn't mind picking up an X106, but my goodness, dude, no one's selling those and they're like 15 years back ordered right now. Like, please spare me. It is really expensive, yeah. This is okay, perfect. This goes like this. So nice. Oops.
I've been wanting to do photography as well. Pictures of my work truck in the wilderness would be dope. What do you recommend for a beginner camera?
You know, honestly, I think you can go with any brand these days and get some good stuff. Like, I don't think there's a bad choice. I still think for a lot of people, going with a Fuji camera might help with some, like what I like to call like just a, well, not like what I like to call, what it is called. It's just a better workflow from Fuji. I feel like you don't have to think too hard about what you're going to do for editing. You can kind of just set your camera up to take photos the way you want and call it a day. But I mean, you can't go wrong with any brand these days, in my opinion. Sony is really, really good if you're looking for some of the best autofocus systems on the market. You can still take some great shots with Sony. I'm not the biggest fan of Sony systems. I feel like Sony just has way too many releases per year that feels a little bit scattered in a lot of ways. Yeah, the Ricoh is also something that I'm really considering getting a Ricoh again. Like, seriously considering it. I might wait for the new one, but so nice.
No joke, Alex, I had a nightmare that your girlfriend took over the stream and was pretending to be you. I don't even know what she looks like, so she was like a shadowy silhouette, and no one was mentioning it. I was like, dude, am I crazy? Why is no one noticing this or pointing it out?
Dude, you know what's crazy? Sometimes, okay, she's not here right now, so she can't hear this, and hopefully she never watches this stream back. Sometimes before I'm streaming or after a stream, I'll leave the camera on for a second just because, like, I don't know, I'm clicking around, and, you know, she'll come downstairs and she'll, like, not mock me in a bad way, but, you know, she'll pretend to be me, and she'll, like, sit down and be like, hey guys, Alex here. And she does that, like, not once or twice. She does that rather often. So the fact that you say that isn't even completely out of the realm of impossible, because she literally does that, just not live. So she has done that before. Girlfriend stream? I can try to convince her to build a keyboard with me. Yeah, she watches the stream. She doesn't really have to watch, so she can just hear me talk. I mean, I can try. I can see if she wants to. She's a little shy, though. She's practicing to replace you? One day, if I'm not here, you guys know why. She watches ads for you? I don't think it counts when you're in the same household. I think when you're in the same household, it doesn't count. Beginner into photography, I just don't understand mirrorless versus DSLR. Sagiri, I'm gonna tell you this straight right now. You're probably never gonna use a DSLR. I don't even know who's selling DSLRs right now. You're probably just gonna buy a mirrorless camera. Are there brands even making DSLRs these days? Like new DSLRs? That one there's done. Pentax is still making DSLRs? Surprising. There's no, I don't know, in my humble opinion, there's not like a huge benefit to go into a DSLR. You look through some mirrors, the camera's twice as bulky, and you get to view through the lens through some mirrors, I guess. That's really about it. Oh wait, I need to do the rest of this. I recently just got rid of my last DSLR to sell for the Hasselblad. And that was it. A tier list? Oh gosh. But someone asked me what my daily camera was. And right now it's my Leica camera. It's great. I like bringing it out. I've been really falling in love with my 28mm lens for that again. I go through phases with which lens I just like using for street photography and everyday life. I've been really liking the 28mm. Like I picked up that lens thinking I would use it once in a blue moon for going out for like, you know, nature and stuff like that. But I have just been using it for everything. While it is, you know, it's a blessing that I even have that camera. It's full frame, yeah. I just still feel like I want a very, very small camera that's not my cell phone, because I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Dude, I have the new iPhone and I hate the photos that come out of it. In fact, I hate them more and more and more the more I look at them. I don't know what it is with Apple. In that, you know, I did try recently the S24 or whatever it is, the new Samsung. I don't like it either. I think all these cell phones are way too overprocessed. Now, I tried both. I didn't try the Pixel. I've heard the Pixel's okay, but I was looking at pictures from all of them, and I don't like any camera system that comes out of the phones. Like the major brands anyways, the ones you can get here in Canada. I think they're all kind of yucky. Like they look fake. Everything looks so fake. Now, I read about there's apps you can get to take away that post-processing, but these apps are like $80 a year. Like more in some cases. And do I want to pay a subscription model just to use the phone without, you know, I guess, processing? Not really. But yeah, I don't know. The post-processing sucks in the iPhone. I have not really used it much at all. It looks terrible. It's gotten worse in my opinion. Like real worse. Alright, this is done. On Android, Gcam is basically free. It's like Pixel camera. Yeah, like I don't want to buy another new phone. That's not really my intention at the moment, but even so, I think having a dedicated device, like that's why I'm really heavily leaning to getting another Ricoh. I'm really sad I bought one, or I sold mine rather. Can you take the RAW files from the iPhone? You could get RAW files off of it, but the RAW files that Apple offers, its stock RAW files, still have, from what I understand, it's all very much embedded post-processing, so you can't really do much anyways. Well, we bought this phone out of necessity because my girlfriend's phone basically exploded, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I got the lowest model of the Pro just because I wanted the 3 cameras on it, because I was like, all right, maybe it's been a few years since we bought a phone. Maybe the cameras will be better, and like I saw some of the examples. I'm like, yeah, these are cool. So I just bought it, and I didn't get the max version or anything. And dude, it feels exactly the same as my phone that's already 3 years old, you know? It doesn't feel faster. It feels like the same battery life. It's all the same. Ski gear, photography, PC, and office setup. I think I really want to dive more into photography this year. I feel like last year I did really well for myself. Like I was really, really happy with what I was doing with photos, and then I stopped. And I'm kind of bummed out that I stopped. What's the board on top? The Origami TKL. Honestly, the only reason to get the Pro version is if you're not going to upgrade for a long time, which is why I also got it. I don't plan on upgrading my phone. The phones are just not good to upgrade. Alright. Oh, I think I need a bit more lube here. Do iPhones make RAW available without processing? No, it seems like it doesn't, because I used the RAW function recently, and I couldn't get it to work without all the processing basically, which feels like it's baked in. I haven't gotten a Pro in a while, but I got the Pixel 9 Pro this time because I don't plan on upgrading until at least 2028. I'm going to hold on to this phone until it basically like conks out. I am a firm believer that with cell phones and iPads and all this other stuff, even to some degree, my humble opinion, even some of the games that I play, I just don't feel... I feel like I'm at a point now where the upgrades I get, even though on paper they're so much more powerful, I don't feel like I'm utilizing anything. Maybe some video games, but like everything else just is just as fast as you can possibly want it. I'm still on an iPhone 11 because I can't justify the upgrade. Honestly, I don't blame you. Yeah. I'm thinking about spring swapping plus filming my Nixies. Would you recommend lubing the housing and the stem? No, just lube the stem. My rule of thumb, hear me out, if you're gonna lube stems, or switches rather, the most beneficial way to lube a switch, and just the most, I feel, practical as well as concise way, is just doing the stems. You have way more control of how much lube you put, and there's no like accidentally getting too much lube in the bottom housing. IMO, just do that. Also, Gio, thank you so much for the Prime earlier in Fried. I know we were joking around about your sub message, but thank you too, man. Thank you guys. The new 5090 GPU is rumored to need its own power supply to run. That's so stupid. If that's an actual thing you need, that is just ridiculous. It's so crazy. But yeah, I think what I'm saving up this year here for is going to be the Rico. I think I'm going to start putting a little bit of money aside per month. I don't know how much, I don't know when and how much the new one that they're coming out with is going to be. I'm hoping it's around $1,000, but I really want to get the GR4 if it comes out this year. God, Lane is saying to spray switch with Pam, please. Oh, please. All right, let's do this now. It's likely going to be $1,200. Honestly, still not awful. I'll start saving for that. I feel like that's the purchase I want to make this year. That's going to be like my fun purchase for myself this year. The only other upgrade I might do today, or not today, this year, is I was really highly considering if they bring out new Mac Studios, I might upgrade my Mac Studio. Just because the M1 chip, as amazing as it is, I do feel like it still struggles in some applications. But yeah, even so, if I don't upgrade that, I'm not going to be pressed. It's still so good. The M1 chip is amazing. 1,200 USD old pricing. If Trump puts tariffs, I expect it to be a lot more. Well, we shall see. I'm unsure. Let's hope for the best. All right, what bit do I need? Is this just a Phillips head? It is. I have a studio display already. I love it. It's great. Well, I don't ever get the max versions of the Apple stuff. I just get the base models. That's all. I need to restore my truck. That's the plan for this year, looking for a few grand USD. Honestly, I feel like that's a good little save up kind of project. I would probably go with the 28mm Ricoh. I don't think I'd go for the 40. I think I went for the GR3X last time, And maybe that's the reason why I didn't absolutely fall in love with my Rico, was just because I feel like maybe I should have went with the wider lens there. Maybe that was my mistake. But I feel like the 28 would be perfect for me right now, especially with how my style has evolved. But I don't know, I really want to get back out there. I also feel like maybe I've been a bit bored with street photography lately because, dude, the weather has been so crappy and I feel like that's kind of affecting my mood. I'm going to stick with my 3080 for a while longer. Paying $700 for that in 2021 felt absurd. Dude, the graphics card prices are crazy now. I got a 4070 Super when I switched computers, basically. And I got that at a really good deal. And I can't imagine anyone paying full price for some of these brand new cards. There are some of them, these are crazy expensive. No, Mandy, I've had this for a while. I just don't know where my iFixit kit went. And this is the only other screwdriver that I have right now, so. It has a super high resolution sensor anyways. You can always crop. Yeah. Did they announce specs for the Ricoh GR4? Recently, I've been getting into pens, and it's so hard to get color accuracy on my phone. I just can't. It needs dedicated camera. Oh, then yeah, you definitely. I mean, that's a good reason. Photography, I feel like, translates really well into other hobbies because you can photograph and document your other hobbies with cameras. It doesn't need to be a big investment, too. You can just have fun with it. Oh wait, no, this goes on the enter key. What am I doing? Oops. Drop my stabilizer. I have a 1660 Ti and I want to upgrade. Anybody have any GPU recommendations? I don't know what's cheap right now. The prices I feel like are so all over the place. But if your hobby, it's the hobby to show off your main hobby. Yeah, it's always your side hobby, photography. It always is. This one here. Oops. These clear gaskets are crazy sometimes. I have an S24 and I honestly prefer the camera over the iPhone. Granted, I just take the occasional sunrise/sunset pic. I feel like I would use my phone more for photography if it didn't feel so post-processed. I really feel like I'd use it more. All right. We are good to put the foam on now. And now, put these back in the bag. Get our plate and start popping in some switches. Yeah. I don't know. Photography is really cool. I still really heavily enjoy my studio photography stuff that I do here. Even though it's a rather small studio and sometimes I have to get creative with how I take pictures. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm gonna just gush about this for a second. I can't believe no one else does this. It is a polycarbonate inner plate with an aluminum outer plate. Like, I am so surprised no one else has done something like this yet. Like, it is so cool. How does it attach? It just screws into place. These tiny little screws. Like, so shocked nobody has done this, dude. It's such a cool idea. Such a cool idea. So nice.
Alex, do you want to come take pictures at my wedding?
Oh, that's a big ask. I would absolutely love to, as someone who's just taking pictures on the side alongside a real wedding photographer. The thing is with wedding photography, Boney, I've only done it technically once, and I did it as someone who is just the assistant. That is I don't want to ever mess up any. Like, I don't know if I'm good at that. I really don't. I don't know if I have the wedding photography style. You know. All right, and now we're gonna use switches. Some Wuche switches to boot. Yeah, that's a one-time event. You can't do reshoots. Side quest stream? Yeah. Bro, can I say something? Why do these look really yummy? Why does this look like I could chew on this right now? Like, what is this? This is the perfect bubblegum pink. Yeah, it looks like a pink starburst. Why is it so nice looking? Damn. The alignment with hot swap sometimes in foam is a little bit frustrating, but I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Perfect. They're called pearl switches, right? I don't think they look like, they're WS pearls. But I would call this WS like bubblegum or something like that. We're doing all the foams for this, so PE film or the PE sheet film, or I guess this is more of a Poron sheet film, and then we're just doing all the foam for this. I feel like my honest takeaway from this particular board is you kind of need to put all the foam for this. You kind of need to. If you start from the edges, do you think a plate fork is needed for that? Well, you can't use a plate fork when you're using foam. But if you start with the edges normally, you can... I mean, there's ways that you don't really need to use a plate fork. It's just plate forks are handy to have. So handy. Cool. This is going to be such an interesting build today. I'm actually just going to move this to the side. Whether I can properly do this. We love all the foams. I'm here for it, dude. I built my Freya without any foam and unfortunately sounds very thin. Yeah, I already know how this board sounds with no foam because I've already built one with no foam. The Neo 75C, you got it and absolutely love it with Zinhais. That is a surprising combination that I feel like I wouldn't have ever used. I'm glad you tried it, J-Dog. I feel like, actually, you know what? Maybe it would sound... What plate did you use, actually? Now I'm curious. What was the plate you ended up going with? That makes sense, actually, because the Zinhais are definitely higher pitch, and I feel like that's a really good pairing. Check and help me can get a regular good mirrorless that can take macro shots. Dude, I would suggest... Actually, never mind, that's kind of expensive. I was gonna say get a used, like, XT20 or something like that. Hold on a second. Get a used XT20 and get a macro lens, but I feel like that's still kind of expensive. Dude, you know what? Don't they have macro modes on, like, the Ricoh cameras? This is pretty. Are they making a comeback? Oh, the CRP stuff? I don't know if I'm going to be using any of the CRP stuff anytime soon. But I was just going through everything, sorting out and reorganizing some stuff. I still like my GMK. My ABS is still like my go-tos. You know? It's nice to hear your voice again. That's very kind of you. There are also macro lens filters. Yeah, you can also get extension tubes. You don't have to go with anything like that. HMX Sugar Rush might be Switch of the Year for me. Was Zinhai's biggest champion for a long time, but the Sugar Rush that came out right at the end of the year usurped them for me. The weighting is perfect and they're super clacky. Have I tried Sugar Rush? Now I want to try them. You're selling me on them. Do ABS shine not bother you? Okay, here's the thing about my body, okay? It's getting into a little body talk. My hands are incapable of producing that amount of oil. In fact, they're so incapable of producing oil, they just dry out. I don't know if you guys can see. If it wants to focus. They just dry out. So I don't have to really worry about that too much. So I think I have 2 sets ever that have ever had a bit of shine to them. I feel like it's a moot point at this point, you know? You need some lotion? This is me with tons of lotion. I have lotion sitting right next to me, dude. I got this one that's been not that bad. The eczema relief stuff. But it doesn't help. He's GMK's chosen one? Oh my god, dude. Please. Getting KKB caps in the mail soon as a gift. I never really dug into caps much. I don't really understand brands like GMK or Kikobo are considered good or bad. I would say Kikobo is pretty damn good for my preferences. You're gonna have to be open-minded when it comes to what you like versus what everyone else's likes. So even though like the community might say like, oh, it's very coveted, we really like GMK or CRP or whatever, it really just comes down to what does everyone prefer. It's all a personal bias. 99% of this hobby is bias. There's no right or wrong answer a lot of the times, unless something legitimately doesn't work. It's very rare that you're going to have a wrong answer. There's the other pack of switches. There's a right and wrong stepped or not. I mean, I like stepped caps lock. Oh my god, guys, those are preferences. I think the reason people hate Shine is that it's not uniform. Maybe. Dude, why is the word mod pipe banned? I'm pretty sure Chozo or Soren did that. I'm like 99% positive it's one of those two. Clueless? It was Soren, 110%. 110% Soren. Isn't Chozo banned? He is not banned. Oh my gosh. Preference? You mean I think I shouldn't go into a drunken rage over people liking the layouts I don't like with what the hell, Alex? That's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, it's on my 2025 bucket list, I hope, is we have some people who learn that their preferences aren't be all and end all of the world. Did Emma Litter dye your Nixies? Yes, they did. And they turned out amazing. I want to commission some panels Nixies. Oh, that would be sweet. How do you think the percent Volt 2.0? I have one on the way. Do you mean that little macro pad? I mean, it's been fun. I've been using it. I figured out how the controls work. I don't think they're as intuitive as they could be for all the modes and how you switch things around. Sometimes I forget. I had to write it down. But no, it's pretty nice. I'm not really using it on this computer. I'm actually using it more on my Windows computer when I need to use some numbers on there. Plus, I don't really have the desk space for all those accessories here. This is mainly a work desk. This is really pretty with these pink switches. These are WS Pearl switches. Why they're called Pearl beats me when they're pink. I hope everyone has a good day. I joined a bit late, but glad I can catch some of the stream. Lost, how are you doing, dude? How are you doing, man? Imagine a Keeb meeting Civil War, 60% versus TKL. Others are watching from the sidelines. People can't understand preferences sometimes. Yeah, happens a lot in this hobby. I still don't get it, but it is what it is. Pink variations of the pearls. Pink pearls. Are these ones with the bearings inside? Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, that's why they sound so good. 60 the best. Sorry, everyone else. Oh, gosh. We're very bad at looking past our own differences, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I just have fun with you guys, and that's all that matters. All right. Again, I really want to see more of this. These dual plate systems from people in the future. This is so cool. I know I've already looked at this once in the past, but come on. I think this is so cool. What is the most interesting plate layout in your experience? I don't know. Plate layout. I don't think I've had like a super interesting one where I've been like enamored over it. I'm not sure. We want to see more of you? Thank you. It's very kind. All right. So now we got to figure out what mounting style we actually want to use. Oh, I ended up watching a whole bunch of Silo last night. As per everyone here's recommendation. I went down the Silo rabbit hole. I gotta say, Silo Season 2, pretty damn good so far. Yeah, I haven't taken off the wrapping of the weight. I think I'm gonna leave that for the client. Because I don't fully trust this in transit, going back and forth with no protection. We went down the Silo, yeah, forehead cam. Oh gosh. Thanks for keeping me company while I fix my newest 65. Repairs are always fun but stressful. What happened? I hate to take you away from your fixing right now, but I'm hoping it was nothing super serious. All right, so here is the internals for this. I know this is a client build, but I still think this is interesting to take a peek at. What is going on here? So we have our pogo connector. So I guess it's interesting. I can kind of look back at this now, and I hope the client doesn't mind. I think I have perhaps some criticism I could mention for this. The pogo connector, I know it's a bit higher on the board, but I still would have made this so it's able to kind of float on its own and doing its own thing. So make it a separate piece, maybe suspended by ribbon cables versus the USB-C. That way there you don't get like a hot spot when you're typing. It doesn't feel as like aggressively tough to type on. And then I guess do I need to get rid of this to open that up? I want to put the batteries in as well, because these are batteries, right? Gatoron Melodics. Yeah, I tried Melodics. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried Melodics a few times, I feel. The case is the case raw? It looks like that from the other side. I don't know what the internal is. It might be unfinished on the internal, or maybe it's on purpose unfinished. But you can kind of see it's not 100% perfect. So it kind of looks like it's an unfinished PVD on the inside, which makes sense because it's on the inside. Oh, are these extra batteries? Oh, maybe. Maybe they're extra batteries. I need to triple check now. You gotta open this up. They could be extras. I'm not sure. It feels heavy, but I'm assuming that's just because of the weight of the keyboard. Do I have to actually unscrew everything here? I think I do. Yeah, it's not budging. Alright, I guess I have to unscrew some stuff. God, there's so many bits here. You have to remove the knob. I figured as much. This is a fun board. I think it could have been better though. But Wuche's always doing some fun. Oh yeah, I guess there is one more screw there. Wuche's doing always some fun stuff, so I applaud them for that. It doesn't look like you need to get rid of the daughter board. It just looks like this. The knob is also a screen, correct? Oh, there's already batteries in here. So, GL, looks like you get some extra batteries. You get a few extra batteries with this. Pretty nice. Sell on the battery market. True. You get 4 spicy pillows? Huh? I wish they made this board sound better. My wife has it and needs a bit more help. We'll see what we can do today. What mounting style did you guys find the best? I remember I really liked the... I don't like the springs, but... I think the gasket sounded the best, if I recall. Out of all of them, it sounded the most even, I'd say. Cool. At least you know the batteries are already installed there. Yeah, it has a few different mounting styles. This is this. Think you need both the springs and the gaskets? Is it only one? I thought it was 2, if I remember correctly. I'll double check. I don't remember now. It's been a little while. All right. So I guess we can put these back. Oh, you know what? I think you guys are right. I think you guys are correct on that. I think you guys are correct on having to use both of them at the same time. Alright, so now this is not needed, not needed. This is the 4-key cluster, which I don't think our client wanted this installed. I think they want the knob. But this is here just in case they do want it. This is the 4-key cluster, because this can be swapped out for more keys. I think half the cool thing about this board was the knob. I think that's probably why a lot of people went for this. So nice. KS Koba, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. It's a beautiful board. It is a very pretty board. Oh, I don't like these blue things being here. Yeah, my one wish from... Actually, let's leave the plastic on for now. Sometimes that does change the sound. I want to see what it sounds like with the plastic on this. My one wish from Wuche is I know they've been... I feel like some of their designs sort of struggle in the Western market. I wish they'd work a little closer with some people to kind of better feel out some of their designs for different markets. I do feel like that stuff usually sort of varies depending on where you go. This box is a little obnoxious. Is there anything else in here? No. Just want to double check. Personally, got the Freya Ultra because of the design and the layout. I got the solder PCB. I'm going to build it with the 4th and 5th key. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that's a good way to build it too. Move some of this stuff off my desk because I feel like it's getting a little crowded and it's kind of bugging me. Thanks to the keyboard recommendation for work, along with the Bauer light and the new gray on white PBT set from Canon Keys. Not too flashy, but better than a Dell chiclet. Hey, you know what? I remember us talking about that email. I hope that works out for you in the end. I feel like the Bauer light is a perfect work keyboard. Like it's really hard to beat it. It's so lightweight that I truly feel like you're not going to get a better work board. the Western market's still small compared to China. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're gonna want to sell here, you might want to consider the design language that speaks here is different than the design language in overseas. All right, so let's put this away too. This is gonna go here. I bought the Bauer aluminum plate on their sale right now. Hyped. Hell yeah. I like the Bauer with the aluminum plate more. Or a little bit more. But I feel like you can't go wrong no matter what plate you use for that board, man. Alright. Next step. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are just different. This is the softer spring. And then this is our gaskets here. This is the hardest spring. I think these are in the middle, I believe. This is the badge which we need. And these are feet, right? These are indeed feet. So I think for this, what's the bottom look like? Is it just the, yeah, I think the clear would look nicer. So wait, where are the gaskets things then? There was gaskets for this, right? Did I miss them in this box? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna ask Bion to do any boards. There. Wait, is it? No. I think I'm a little over. Listen, I don't mean to be rude. I think I'm a little over. I just think it'd be in bad taste to support the design stuff that comes out of someone who hasn't been completely proactive about fixing past mistakes. That's all. I don't think it'd be very conducive at all. And that is everything. That is everything I must say. I can't remember. This doesn't just sit like this, does it? Does it just sit like this on the springs? This is how it sat? I thought there was something that went under this as well. For some reason, I thought there was also... It just sits on the springs. Why do I think there's also a gasket with this? All right, these are the medium springs, I believe, or just something in between. So let's just leave those. Let's put the clear feet on. But it sits on the springs. Little notches on the plate. So where are these? They're not in the bag at all. What do those look like? They should be. Freya Ultra. I don't remember what they look like now. Let's see. Does it show like the exploded view here? Plate silicone pads. Where are those things? There's nothing else in the bag though. What's up, Toast? Unless they're in the... You know, this is just a badge and springs. Unless they're in this thing? You know, sometimes like to stick random stuff in other boxes. No. Are we missing a piece? In a baggie in the drawer box. There, they weren't there. Unless they fell underneath the drawer box. Let me see again. I triple checked. That's silica gel. No. It's completely empty. I know, Neb, I know. Oh, no, that's actually the keyboard I'm using actually the Oregon. Check in here one more time. They're in the envelope of the plate. Oh, they did hide them in something else. I hate to say it. They're not there either. Ah. They're in the PCB envelope. They're in the PCB one. Sorry, I lied. No, you're good. Maybe they just put it in a totally different envelope. Question. What do you do if a keyboard has no extra PCBs available and one key doesn't work? Is soldering the only option? Is it a hot swap PCB right now? You could, I mean, you're gonna have to solder it to fix it. Do you know why it's not working? I think that's the bigger question here. Do you know why it's not working? Check the hot swap socket for, yeah, I mean, it could have just broken off too. All right. We are good to go here. Let's see, are we aligned? We are aligned. And now, everything else is in place. Oh, we need the daughter board thing too. Looks good there on that end. This is the batteries. Is the daughter board also in the PCB one? I think it is. God. PCB light. You don't have to remove the knob first. This one here you just put on. You don't have to do anything like that for this one. This one's a pretty straightforward one to do. There are way too many envelopes here that I'm going through. Way too many. Where is the... This even, oh, I guess there's a ribbon cable that attaches there. I've fixed many hot swap sockets by pushing the contacts back together from the back with sharp tweezers. You could also do that. I mean, alternatively, this is a bit of a sillier way to fix things. If you can put enough pressure on the pad and it makes contact, or the socket makes contact with the pad and everything lines up, it doesn't always work, but sometimes you can get it to work by just putting a little tape on the back too, just taping it back. It sounds silly, but it works, trust me. That is one way you can get it to work. It's not a for sure fix though. Man, Wuche, everything's everywhere with this. This one was in the steel case. For some reason they put the plate gaskets in the PCB. That kills me. So funny. Actually, technically this is floating then. Maybe I'm incorrect on saying that it wasn't floating. It's been a little while since they built this. Random Loctite, is BDZ good for cherry clip-ins? Yeah, you should be fine. You shouldn't have an issue. This goes here. Did I put this one upside down? It's a little confusing. Which way does the cables go here? Is the toughie? I guess it's like this. You're about to see Alex do it right now. What happened? For looping the wire? Wait, what? What am I doing right now? Man, I don't like this cable that they used. I feel like... There we go. A little bit better there. I think I'm gonna have to push this in a little bit more. I feel like the pogo connector is a little pointless here. But it's okay. All right, so that's in now. And then this should have made contact with this. Okay, now we're gonna put this together. The cable looks like you are working on a laptop, no likey. Oh, that particular cable? Yeah, a little bit. A smidge, I guess. Unsure what this is supposed to be for. This little window. I can't imagine it's for anything over here. Interesting. Let me see the exploded view. I don't see anything for this little window. Maybe for the slider or something like that, because this also had a slider too, right? All right. To get this to contact, we have to make sure it all screws together. Those switches sound good as hell, even without caps on. I think we're gonna have a good build. I think this is going to sound really good. I think the foam combo and the Freya is probably a good good option here to go with. Have the pogo connector do a backflip the other way so the cable sits beneath. It's okay, we got it. This is a mirror build. Yeah, dude. I'm not taking the plastic off today, though. That is going to be the client's pleasure to take that off. When they get it in, they can take it off, dude. I feel like Wuche makes some really nice switches. Was a fan of them Randy's. Dude, Wuche also makes really nice springs. Wuche kind of slaps with springs, dude. See you later, Boney. Okay. Oh, the feet. I forgot to put the feet on. I'm planning on buying a new keycap set. What do you think of PBT fans doppelganger? I have not seen that, Cyrus. Okay, this is looking good. Since when do I start using the WoW stick? Guys, I can't find my other what's it called? Screwdriver, man. I don't know where the hell I put it. Can't find it, so I had to use this one here in the meantime. I feel like, okay, my honest thing is I feel like I accidentally threw it out, which I'm a bit sad over. Does this not stick very well? I guess it does. All right. A little loose in there. I don't remember how any of the commands work for this. Oh, it's touchscreen. That's right. I forgot about that. Neat. It's actually a very pretty display. It kind of looks like this used to be a watch or something. Yeah. You know, okay, I'll say this. It is nice. It is nice, dude. It's a nice looking board. I think the owner of this board's really gonna like this. Top 3 fun boards? Oh gosh. You know, it's mostly gonna be client boards. But I don't have a good answer for that. I'm not sure. I think a lot of boards I do are fun. I wouldn't say one is more fun than the other. Our minds are funny that way. We only remember the good stuff, or the bad stuff, right? Gamba? Alright, fine. / predictions. Okay. This was sent by the client. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. So you guys have to... I mean, it looks like it's in decent condition. You guys can be the judges. I'm not going to tell you guys one way or another. You guys can talk here. Will you be making a top 5 keyboards of 2024? No, I'm not gonna. So what I'm probably gonna what I'm most likely gonna end up doing here is I'm probably just gonna spend some time tonight, make the Google form. I'm gonna probably send it to you guys tomorrow or tonight. You guys, if you guys want to participate, it's up to you. Can let me know what you guys thought the best keyboard, and I'm gonna make a whole bunch of categories, and you guys are just gonna write what you guys thought was the best. I'll manually tally up everything and, you know, see what people said. I'm gonna do some of my favorite stuff, but it's not gonna be a top list. I'm not gonna use the word top, or I don't know, maybe I will, just for the sake of it being simplistic for the title. But I'm not going to make it so, you know, it's only going to be like what I thought was the best. I want everyone's opinion in on this as well. But it's going to be an article. I don't think I'm going to make a video. I don't like making videos. I believe it or not, I'm less and less inclined to make video content for YouTube. I really enjoy writing. I actually really enjoy reading as well, like reading articles and learning that way. I'm more of a written word person, which is weird. I never was like that. Now lately I am. So I want to do it that way. I think I can do really fun stuff with the webpage. I feel like I have more creative freedom that way as well. Yeah, I mean, the video content for learning is one thing, but for like this kind of stuff, opinion pieces, I don't know. I feel like written word might be more my thing. So article equals reason to type on Keeb. Yeah, there's that too. Oh shit, I didn't even get to see what people gambled on. Alright. Time to open this. Flipped delete definitely counts. What was the points? I didn't even get to see how many points were spent on all this. This one here didn't even... Oh my god, dude! Look! I'm telling you, it's going to be... I think the Gamba is going to be completely fucked sometimes because of delete. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy, dude. Well, yes, this was fucked up, guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of points. Yes, this was fucked up. Oh, man, dude. This is funny. That is so, so funny. All right. Ooh, the foam actually makes this board not bad at all. It's not super foamy sounding. Well, I guess I'll be the judge of that when we get to the bottom of the board here. GL, I hope you're enjoying the stream, man. I hope this has been a fun experience. Solid Dent voted against the odds anyways. It is what it is. Sometimes it be happening. Oh gosh. It's a nice set for this. These switches are WS Pearl switches. Actually, a very good choice on the client's part here. I feel like this is a very good choice. Random, but has any of your PC boards ever had signs of yellowing? Not yet. But I also don't think I have enough polycarbonate boards, other than maybe 2 from like way back when, to even give you a good like sample size. You know what I mean? Alex, are your signature switches going to be restocked in mode? I wasn't planning on doing another run, but if you guys want another run, I can ask mode. Do you guys want more of those Obscura Alex switches? Pen pop. Been watching YouTube videos. Has been a good experience so far in the live stream. This keyboard is nice. Jimmy, I'm glad you're here enjoying it. It's a client build today, so it's a little bit more like tame, but like I wasn't planning on doing another one. I think we've done 2 of them, 2 runs of the switches. Or was it 3? I don't remember now. But I'm always down to do one more if you guys want to. Yes? Alright, I can talk to mode. I can ask them. I feel like they might be up for it. Okay, goes here. 3 runs total so far. Has it been 3? Yeah, I can ask them for sure. Switches I have been very particular of. I will admit, Obscuras are still on my most used list. I don't know if I do another spring. I think I want to keep those particular springs in the Obscuras that we already did. Only because, hear me out, those springs already took a little while to get to my liking, and I don't want to screw with it anymore. I feel like I'm at a happy place with those particular switches, and I don't want to mess around with like the formula, as it were. This is pretty nice sounding, actually. Damn. Control. Goes here. Oops. The pen pop's fire. When are you gonna add some cream plus copper stems to them, big dog? Oh, dude, a few of you guys told me about that hack. I don't know. They're my preferred weight over the stock Obscuras. Yeah, I also personally think the stock Obscuras are a smidge on the heavy side. Just a smidge. But there's still nothing wrong with them. They're really good. They sound great too. Alright, this is actually pretty nice sounding, man. Pretty happy with this already. Was Super always this color? No. Code. And then, what happened to the J? Oh. Thought we lost a switch. Or a keycap, rather. And then I need step caps. Your weak fingers are showing? Bro's eating shrimps with the wimps when he should be eating lobster with the monsters, to be honest? It's because I have weak fingies? So nice.
Mamba,
thank you so much for the tier 1
sub to Daronga.
Thank you, dude. Short shift. Everyone's always making fun of my weak fingies. Okay. Good keycap choice here. This is nice looking.
I love the articles you write, but sometimes I wish you had a video companion piece. Like with your stabilizer overview, I still found myself hunting down VODs to see exactly how you looped a specific type of stab. Another article I'd like to see a companion video for is your switch overview. I know sound tests aren't perfect, but it would be nice to hear the difference between the switches.
Wait, I have the switch sounds on the webpage though. I actually put switch test sounds on those. I wonder, does that require a whole ass video though? What do you think, Gurn? I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I get it. See, that's
hey
tough for me
Alex,
because
getting some lunch now. Glad I'll be able to lunch you, with you.
Damn, man. Mamba, thank you again for the tier 1. See, it's a little... I don't mean to sound lazy. I just feel like I really find it a drag to do some of the videos. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. Like, I think if I was to do another video, like a legit sit down, make a talking head type video, or just make another video where I'm talking about how to do a certain thing, it would most likely be an updated stabilizer video. But like, I don't know, like the top 5, you know what I mean? Top 5 keyboard thing. I know that would probably do super well as a video. I just don't know if I want to do it as a video. I don't know, man. I'm really not sure. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know the videos might be more some people's style, but no, I haven't done the article yet. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what I do. Maybe I will do a companion video or something. What's going on here? Why is it? Oh, interesting. All right. You'll get so many trash comments. I know the comments might be interesting, but here's the side profile of this keyboard, by the way. Look how nice this is. I got to admit, this is definitely one of their prettier boards that they've done. Very cool. Don't let your audience capture you. You do you. Alex, do you? I'll try my best. Smudge City? Well, luckily the protective plastic is still on, so that you can even get your stats for your stuff here. All right. Let's see what this is going to sound like now. We're using the WS Pearl switches, GMK keycaps, all the foams. Little HJ test. I'm pleasantly happy with these alphas, man. It doesn't sound foamy. I definitely need to rebuild mine with the foams. Yeah. It does sound a bit more of a glassy spacebar. I don't know what we could realistically do to this spacebar to make that sound... I mean, it doesn't feel stiff at all. The only thing I can possibly think of, and I'm going to leave this up to the owner, is if we maybe... Was there a mounting point? I guess it's not even really a mounting point. You're just laying it on a spring. I don't think it's going to change up the way this sounds at all. I think that's just a foam thing. Because it sounds open. It doesn't sound stiff. I know what it sounds like when there's like a mounting point there. I could try a different switch if you guys are open to seeing what that sounds like here in a second. Maybe I try an Obscura or something, because these are pretty loud switches to begin with. Could be this switch. Let's see. I'm going to try an Obscura. Do I have an Obscura lying around is the question now. I feel like I did. I just don't know where I put them. I do. It's in a hot swap port though. How do you guys think of Glassy when you're hearing that? Sometimes I hear this is spacebar sounds slimy. I think Glassy has a meaning here. I don't know if it has a meaning everywhere though. I don't know. I don't know if it has the same meaning everywhere. Milky yellow might sound good. Maybe. I feel like this sort of sounds more in line with the board. I do. I actually think, yeah, this sounds more in line with it.
Completely understand it's a lot of additional work. I know I'd appreciate it. I'm more of a visual learner, so I
Totally
prefer
fair.
videos. For stabs, I think links with timestamps to a VOD where you go over a particular stab would work, so you don't have to make a brand new video. Also, looking
Yeah.
at the favorite switch list, I might be blind, but I don't see the links for the sound tests.
Hold on. You don't see the... Let me see this for a second. I will show you guys what that looks like. I'll share my screen. Let's go to keyboard stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Oh, no, dude, Gurn, that's an old article. That is from like 2021. I have a new one that I have made for 2024. That is an old one. It's this one here I think you might need to look at. This is the more updated, recent one. I should probably just get rid of the old one. I've been just updating the pages. I don't make new ones anymore. Unless it's like specific for a certain reason, but... Yeah, this one here I have like legit... Let me show you guys the screen here. I have legit like sound tests that I've recorded and put on the page as well. So this has literally everything, and it even has a collection of seeing everything here. I did it all on one keyboard. Yeah, maybe I put outdated on the new one, or the old one. That's true too. But yeah, this one here has literally everything. Like all the information you may need. This is going to get an overhaul though. Like I might actually make a new page for 2025. That's literally what I might do for this. Speaking of the Event Horizon, when are you putting keycaps on that beauty? Soon, probably. I don't know when, but soon. Soon-ish. But yeah, this is what I did here. Like I said, I might redo this entire page though. The old one was at the top of the Google search. Really? Oh shoot. Okay, maybe I have to make it like a forwarding link or something too. Did you get extended 2048? No, not yet. Yeah, this is the other thing I did the other day, which was... I mean, I did this article as well. This probably could use a video as well, but I get it. This is supposed to be more of just a how-to thing. And what else did I do? This, I updated. This was updated yesterday. So this one here now, you can click on one of these, brings you down to this tab. Even modding suggestions. So... Although I think I may have made a boo-boo on this one I need to fix. Now that I think about it. Let me see. Did I make a boo-boo? Yeah, I need to change this title to that afterwards. I like the fonts you've chosen. Super nice to read. Thank you. Yeah, and there's just other stuff. I plan on making, like, I did one for top 5 of the holidays. I thought there were good gifts. But, you know, that's really it. Under your recommended Switch mods, maybe you could provide a few suggestions? Yeah, honestly, I could do that too for the new one. These I find are really fun to do because these, you guys mentioned companion pieces. These to me are way more fun to write simply because these go really well with the Twitch VODs. And then you get kind of like an updated look at something that I've built on stream. These are just super time consuming to do. Like to sit here and fully read everything through and all that stuff. I almost feel like these may even be more time consuming than just making a dedicated video. Like even this one here where I cross compared all 4 of the boards for the 75s. Like these were a smidge tougher to do. The website looks so sick. Thanks guys. The classic TKL was a fun one to write. This was just more of a, I wanted to do this because I thought it was fun. You know, taking some of these pictures outside. I think 60% are still my favorite. I think the Neo Ergo, this one here, this article, I think is one of the top articles on the website. This is like one of the things people read a lot of. And I put the video at the bottom, which I got to start doing. I got to go retroactively put some of the videos in some of these. Definitely worth the effort. Those keyboard deep dives are always a good read. Thank you. I looked at that like 20 times. Thank you, guys. The Gospel of the Neo Ergo. Yeah. The next one I plan on doing, I don't know what written review is going to be next. I was really thinking about doing a deep dive on the... what's it called? The new upcoming QK 101. And then, I don't know what other boards I want to do deep dives on. Even this article, I feel like I had a lot to say about the Cycle 8 and that I just couldn't convey well on stream. So this was fun too. Oh, I don't know what's going on. These pictures are loading. My internet's slow. I could do comparisons like that. The thing is, and I don't mean to say that I don't have the time, which, I mean, it is partly true. My problem is I run into this thing where that is 2 or 3 days worth of work. And if I do that, those articles, not for nothing, they don't contribute to me being able to put food on the table type thing. So those articles are like once in a blue moon where I find myself having like, you know, the drive to do it for a day or two. But yeah, it is a little tricky. It is a little tricky to get those done just because, again, those don't really do anything for me. Even affiliate links, like maybe honey. Maybe that's the whole honey conversation we had earlier. No one was clicking them. Ooh, a coffee table magazine would be sick. About a premium board someday again. Yeah, I have a few articles in mind. No, the AI stuff doesn't really get keyboards. I've literally tried just to get, you know, like some grammar stuff done, and it's fine for grammar, but it doesn't understand what keyboards are. It doesn't understand the nuances. I'd buy a coffee table book with high quality keyboard picks. Maybe I can get that done. Maybe I can actually do that. How big is a coffee table book? I'm not very well versed in all these things. We have a few, but I feel like they're all different sizes. I would probably make a magazine, right? Like a little magazine type thing, maybe about this big. Nice matte hardcover. Would you guys want text in that though, or just pictures? I feel like I just want to do photos. Maybe with some overlays of like some stuff, but... Yes, please. Picture of small text at the bottom. I would totally collab on a book. I can lay it out for you, Alex. Oh, you know, wait, look, maybe me and you can talk about that. I mean, I have lots of photos. That's the thing. I have tons of photos. Maybe just some text, but more pictures. Keyword book, that's it. All right. Well, something to think about for sure. I don't think I'd do a Kickstarter. I just invest my own money into it. Mode asked to meet with me after completing the survey. Can I ask for more Alex collabs? Sure. Yeah, do it. Why not? Sign me up. A book with pictures? All right. Well, I feel like that would be a fun use of my time. I really think that'd be really cool because that's actually something I would love to see too. Having your stuff printed is so much different than just seeing it on a computer, by the way. It is such a nice feeling. I backed Kickstarter for Shift Happens with a massive set of books about everything from the beginning of input devices, now with amazing photos. Don't know if he plans on printing it again, but it's a collector's dream. I saw that, dude. That was a nice book. It was a little expensive for me, but this one here would be, I mean, dude, I have hundreds of keyboard photos. So this would be interesting to possibly do. Clackbait. Thank you, dude.
Happy New Year, Alex. Wishing you a fantastic
Thank you,
2025.
Dude, you too. And I hope everyone here is having a good 2025. If you guys haven't heard of Clackbait, by the way, amazing YouTuber. I'm a photographer. Formatting your work in the book, like that's incredible, fulfilling. Yeah, dude. Okay, you know what? That's something to think about, guys. That's a good idea. All right. Something to think about. Maybe I can do something like that. Can you pet? Oh, okay. Is that satisfying? I'd 100% add your coffee table book to my collection. I have a variety of typewriters. Someday I will display everything like my own mini museum. That sounds awesome. All right. I will consider that then. I will figure out how to get that done. That sounds interesting though. Sounds very, very interesting. Maybe I can talk to Mike about that too. I don't know if I'd have the time to fulfill things past what I already do. Like my days are 100% booked up. So maybe we can get Novelkeys to sell it or something. But yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. That is pretty much the stream in its entirety. I hope the client ended up absolutely loving this. I am very happy with the way this sounds. I think this turned out absolutely fantastic. I'll have to take a quick photo of this too, just because I don't think I have a lot of photos of the Freya, and I wouldn't mind taking one or two more. It does look good even with the keycaps. I think the gold accents on this does suit the whole board. Actually, if this was silver, I feel like this would have been super, super dope with it. Just save your fave pics into a folder for a book, and eventually you can find time to sort through it. I mean, I have... Dude, you should see my file system. I wonder if I can quickly show you guys. I will admit, it's not as good as it once used to be. Sorry, it's better than it used to be. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So... Can I show you guys this? Will it be weird if I show you guys the file formatting? So nice. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, so, oh my God, please, for the love of God. Where is my Finder now? Okay, so basically this is how I have all my formatting for everything. It's just, well, I don't know why this is here. This should go in a different folder. It's family stuff. But I just have basically everything labeled, like for photos I've taken. And then if you click into one, you go to, can have folders live next to files. That's illegal. That's just like desk photos that I took, and then I have the edits for all the raw files, like Snake, and then all the files I've edited are in this. Not that you guys can see right now because the top's cut off, but I used to not bother at all. I used to just keep everything like this. This is how I used to keep everything. And then I started shifting over mid-year to just putting everything in files. So there's tons of folders now. But yeah, I used to not care. I used to whatever, just dump them in here. And it was a bad habit. And I would say probably around February, March, I started putting everything into folders. So now I actually have everything properly, if it wants to click, properly labeled and, you know, put into things properly here now. So, but I do end up going to move some of my, what's it called? All these like random raw files. I need to just delete. I don't think I'm going to be using them much for anything, but these are all, look how much, I don't know if I can show you guys this. No, you guys can't see right now. But these are about 167 megabytes per FFF file over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, though, guys. Like I said, I hope the client ended up really enjoying the stream today. I thought it was really, really fun. I'm going to take off for the rest of the day. I'm going to do a few more things for I guess, this particular board, just modding some of the stabs after the fact here. I can do another photo editing stream. There's actually not much I do to them these days, though. Like, it's pretty quick edits. But let's go rate someone. Extra Prius is doing a little stream here.
Happy New Year, Alex.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, Alex. Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm glad you had fun, man. Yeah, Lego. I'm probably going to head out tomorrow to go grab it. Thank you for the stream, Alex. See you later when I'm in your bedroom walls. What the fuck? What is this board? This board here is the origami. This one here was the Freya. All right, guys. Enjoy. Take care and have a good rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Love you.